And this is actually going to be quite a different video. This is going to be a taste test, a GFuel taste test. I actually did one of these a little while ago with the PewDiePie GFuel, and that was my first time ever having GFuel. I still have the tub. This was my PewDiePie tub that I tried the first time I had GFuel. There's not that much left in there, as you can see. There is some stuff. There's probably like maybe 5 or 10 servings left, which is still a lot anyway, but still. But I actually got new flavors of GFuel now, since this is almost done. PewDiePie, very good. People say it's very good too, and I agree with them. This is apparently one of the best flavors. And so I got 2 more flavors. I mean, I was going to get 1, but they were having a buy one, get one free, so obviously you can't miss out on that. Now with a bit of editing magic, there we go. Now we got the another camera angle. This is the box. There's 2 flavors of GFuel in here. If I didn't make it clear yet, which I probably didn't, I got Hypesauce and Guava. There we go. Let's just open it like this. And of course, I'm just gonna taste them. I'm not a professional unboxing YouTuber or anything. Like, I'm not professional. I'm not even a professional GFuel taste tester. So, okay, here we go. There's our 2 GFuels right here. If you look at the lower camera, now the upper camera, we got our 2 GFuels. We got the Hypesauce right here, and we got the Guava right here. So they're the 2 of them right there. Okay, so now we'll just keep these over here and just sure the box goes down there for now. I think you can just kind of skid along here, so if you don't want to cut off the cap. Not even sure how that works, but I'll try that. So let's try the Hypesauce first. Let's just take off the top over there. Take that out. I haven't smelt it yet either, of course. I'm just opening them now. Do the lift and peel thing. I think there's actually a little less in here than there was with the PewDiePie, but alright, let's smell it. It doesn't really have that strong of a smell, but like with PewDiePie though, like when you open it and you smell PewDiePie, it just blasts you with a smell, which is why I thought all GFuel was like that, which is kind of weird. This like barely smells. If anything, this kind of smells like medicine, kind of. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It tastes like kind of fruit punch, but it tastes like a little bit more fruits, but it tastes like, it smells medicine-y. Alright, and let's open the Guava next. Okay, here is the Guava. Okay, there you go. Okay, maybe Guava is gonna smell more. Open it up. Okay, this already looks like it's a little bit more in here. Let's smell it. That is a lot stronger of a smell. Weird. Okay, so at first it kind of smelled a little bit like detergents, but then it started smelling like strawberries. It's smelling like kind of detergent and strawberries. It's weird. It's a weird smell. It smells good. It's much stronger than the Hypesauce, but PewDiePie still has the strongest smell in my opinion. So now we're actually going to be making both of them, and we're going to be testing them. I'm not going to compare which one is better, really. I'm just going to try them both. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this. So we have this bottle right here. I don't have any shaker cup. We just have this bottle. This is filled with 16 ounces. I'm going to split 8 ounces and 8 ounces. So actually, I have this cup and I have this cup. So we have 2 cups. We're going to be putting both of them in here. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to empty out 8 liters into here. So now we have 8 ounces in here and we have 8 ounces in here. So what I'm going to do, we'll do the Hypesauce first because that's what we unboxed first. So now we got to dig out the scooper. It's always really messy like the first time you make GFuel. Always leaves like a mess on my desk. But alright. So we're going to be putting half a regular scoop. I want to try to get a roughly equal quantity. There you go. I think that is about half. So we're going to be shaking this up in here. And of course, I'm doing 8 and 8 because I want to be able to drink both of them today, and I don't want to have multiple cups of GFuel in a day because that's just like having 2 strong cups of coffee, and for me, that is not very good. And if I also didn't mention this earlier, I refrigerated this 8-ounce bottle of water. I don't really like ice in my GFuel because it waters it down, but I did keep it in the fridge, so it is basically ice cold. That was less than a minute, but as of right now, the color looks almost exactly like PewDiePie. Okay, I think that was about a minute, so we are going to put that back in here. Oh, that's actually not the same color as PewDiePie. It's a lot more orangey. PewDiePie is like very red. This is kind of like orangey red. And I'm not gonna try this yet. I'm gonna put in the Guava so we can kind of compare them. But in terms of smell, when you actually... Now it's smelling like pineapple. I'm confused with the smell, but it smells good. It smells kind of tropical, a little bit. It's like I can definitely smell a hint of like tropical in there. So anyway, let's just put this back in here, close this up. And of course, these are cold. Like, to the touch, these are cold. You can even see like a little condensation over here. Now let's try guava. And we gotta fish out the scooper. Because of course in shipping, gotta try my best to not spill it everywhere. Let's grab about half. So usually when I drink GFuel, I just put a whole 16-ounce serving in here, in this cup. Because it has like the ounces on the side, and I usually just shake it in here, but just for the purposes of this, I'm not doing that. And now this was the water, if you remember, this is the water that I had to empty out into the other container. So my method of making the GFuel is a little weird because I don't have a lot of shaker cups and stuff. Let me just verify, this is around 8 ounces. Yes, that's around 8 ounces. So now we'll put in our guava, and the guava in there, close it up. And for everyone's favorite part, and I think that was about a minute. So now we're going to take our guava out. And for the smell, it smells like strawberries, kind of. Now I'm smelling kind of like pear. And now I'm smelling the detergent. It's weird. It's a really weird smell. It's hard to actually explain like how it smells. Ooh, this is a lot clearer and lighter. So let me try to compare the two. So this is guava and this is Hypesauce. So we're gonna be trying the Hypesauce first. So Hypesauce. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's like, it tastes like a combination of a lot of fruits. This is very good though. People say Hypesauce is good, they're not wrong. This is really good. It's not like as sweet as PewDiePie, which is what I like. I don't really like when it's that sweet, because it's a little sour, but I kind of like that it's a little sour. It's like a perfect combination of sour and sweetness in here. And it tastes like fruits. It tastes like a lot of strawberries, and it tastes kind of like a little medicine-y, a little bit, but not much. It's like barely noticeable. It smells more medicine-y than it tastes. Honestly, I don't think I like one flavor of GFuel like over another as of right now, because I'm very limited with my knowledge of the flavors. I mean, so honestly, I would actually highly recommend Hypesauce. It is actually very good. Now I'm tasting a bit of pineapple too. It's really nice, but okay. Now for the guava. So guava, of course, is guava. It's actual guava, which is a fruit, a South American fruit. So we're going to be tasting guava. I've never had a guava, like the actual guava fruit itself. I've never had a guava. So I can't compare how this tastes compared to guava, because I've never had an actual guava. People say this is supposed to taste like strawberries and pears, so we'll be the judge of that. This is really good too. This is like, honestly, in terms of taste, these are both very good. Like, this is probably as delicious as the Hypesauce. This tastes a little more medicine-y, but that's okay. Yeah, this definitely, I can taste a lot of the strawberry. You can taste the pear too, but the pear is a little more subtle. It's almost like you kind of need to think that you need to imagine the flavor of a pear to actually taste the pear. So they're actually right, it is basically a combination of a strawberry and a pear, but it's very good. The guava is a lot less sweet than Hypesauce. So I really like when GFuel is not sweet. I don't really care for sweet. This is not even that sour nor sweet. So essentially this kind of just tastes like a flavored water packet, but it tastes like a guava, I'm guessing. It does taste like a strawberry and a pear. So I think basically in terms of sourness, I think PewDiePie is the sourest one I've ever had. Hypesauce is second sourest, and guava is third. Guava's not very sour. Again, this is all based off of my experience. I've never had any other flavor of GFuel except for PewDiePie, guava, and Hypesauce, so please, this is not like a necessarily 100% serious guide for GFuel. I mean, you can watch a bunch of other YouTubers if you actually want serious reviews. This is just my personal take on GFuel. So final verdict, these are both delicious. PewDiePie is also delicious. They're all delicious. These are all great flavors, honestly, and I really do like these. So, of course, like, normally I would just make a full 16-ounce of guava or a full 16-ounce of Hypesauce. I'm not gonna make half and half every time. I just did half and half today, just for the purposes of this video, so you guys can see them well. And I wanted to do them in these two cups so you can see the comparison in color. Once again, this is Hypesauce, this is guava. Guava is definitely a lot lighter in color. It's a little more clear too, and Hypesauce is kind of darker reddish. red orangey. This is like a red orangey, and it's darker, of course, and you can see it's less clear. It's more of like less of a transparency, let's say that. And then PewDiePie is just completely red. These taste more like, you know, fruity, like more tropical. PewDiePie just tastes, you know, like berries, because PewDiePie is like that lingonberry, whatever it's called. So honestly, I cannot say which one my favorite is. It's very difficult to say because they're all delicious and they're very good in their own ways. I don't know how to compare them because they're just so different. So anyway, thank you for watching this GFuel taste test thing from a kid who doesn't know what they're talking about. So thank you for watching. Bye.